welcome to a special Shaw Money Report. As you know, I'm not Rob Zagoric. He gave me a shout that he had to go away on a special emergency, so I gave him the... If you missed the last show, Saw Off the Chain, you don't want to miss this next one. Beast of Burning is going to blow your mind right out of that water. And my special guests tonight are, hate to say it, so I mean that no good Diego DaVinci are not getting along. That bald-headed son of a, you know what the words. And cousin of his just hounding me, like I know me and Vinny are good friends and that, but like can't you see that me and Diego always had problems in the past, like when we were on the tours and that, like stay out of our business. So like my special guests tonight are the DaVinci's. But before I get to them, like remember last week when we had Johnny Valentino on the show, and he was mentioning about the lights in the toilets and the mirrors and that. Those are not cameras, those are motion sensors. Like, how dumb do you think you are? Like, that Johnny Valentino, like, he has, he says like Jason Payne has a couple screws up in his head. I think he does. And like, one more thing before I bring out those no good lying, deceiving DaVinci's. May 3rd, Beast of Burning. If you haven't got your tickets yet, pause the episode right now, go to Crazy Ernie's or go to Marymount and get your tickets now. You don't want to miss this show. It's going to be bigger than the last two shows, bigger than Saw Off the Chain, bigger than the Saw from the Ashes. Like, Beast of Burning is going to be huge. And now, unfortunately, I don't want to say the name. Now I'd like to introduce the DaVinci's.
No good son of a bitch sandwich. Is that all you got to say after all we've been through? That's all you got to say about me? I don't believe what I'm hearing, Vinny. Can you believe this?
Have your seats.
Ricky.
Have your seats. Now that you guys have taken a seat, we can get this show on the go here. And you gotta remember one thing. I'm the owner now. I'm the one in charge. What I say goes.
I know that. And I know you're the owner now. When you were a referee, you were a nice guy. This ownership thing has gotten to your mind. You're becoming a real pain in the you-know-what now. And I can't believe that I'm saying this to you because I used to call you a friend and you were a great referee at one time. Well, you're getting an ego with this ownership thing. Just because you got money, you got power sitting on a big desk.
I'm the one that was the ego, Diego. When we were doing that North America tour, you're the one with the ego. You treat me good in that ring, but when we were on the road, that's when you always disrespect me, talk down to me.
Never.
Yes,
I can't remember how. I
Both
joked around.
of you stop it, okay? Seriously, I'm sick and tired of this.
Hey,
all right?
listen.
Listen, okay?
Hey, Fruit Loops.
Fruit Loops. Okay, you called me a friend. There was a time and a place where you would call me up out of the blue just to see what's going on. Ricky, since the last show, you haven't even gotten back to me. I called you on your cell phone, and I got a secretary now?
I'm a busy man now. I got stuff that I gotta do. I got lawyers I have to talk to now. I got the bank that I have to talk to. I got bookings I gotta do now.
When you were a ref, you always talked to me. Now, and I've been trying. He has been trying to get a hold of you. I've been trying to get a hold of you.
Yeah.
I've been trying to call you.
Listen here, Baldy.
And here we go with the insults. And I'm supposed to sit here and take it? I'm one of the big stars in this company, and you should treat me with some respect. But here I am going, now you're going to say, oh, I got an ego all of a sudden.
You always had. I'm trying to break that ego. I know you could be the face of this company, and that's what I'm trying to shape you into.
Okay, maybe we're just going about this all wrong. Ricky, you say you're my friend, and we've been friends for a very long time, and I agree with that. And when you won at Saw from the Ashes, and you got the briefcase, and you got the ownership of this company, I said it was a good thing. Don't make me eat my words. How can you call me your friend, and you treat him the way you do? You're mixing personal things from the past. You're mixing that with business decisions. It's not good for business, man. You got an issue with him. You pull him aside. You talk to him. You guys work it out. You don't.
No, how does he solve the problems? Screwing me in the ring. Throwing a towel when I didn't give up. There was all these little fans, all the kids in the crowd that were cheering, Diego, Diego, and I was hearing them. And that's why I did not tap, because I kept my hand in the air, because I could hear the fans. I was listening to them telling me, don't tap. I didn't tap. My hand was up like this. And then what do I see after on the video replay? I viewed the film 1,001 times. I never tapped out. You threw a towel in the ring and cost me a win over Brad Hexum.
Yeah, I did. Was you going to give up?
Is that how you get back at me?
I seen the looking in
I would have accepted a fine or a suspension, but to cost me a win when I never tapped out, that's taking the food out of my mouth, man.
You still got paid.
It's not about money. It's not about money with me. I never gave up. Now you cost me a chance at one day becoming Saw Heavyweight Champion because I lost to Brad Hexum thanks to you.
Speaking about that, like I was watching the last show, and I seen your match against Valentino.
Oh, please enlighten me on this one.
Well, I'm going to. And I seen like Valentino threw some stuff in your face.
Mm-hmm.
And like I was going to reverse the decision, but because of the attitude that you're giving me over your cousin, I'm going to keep the match how it is. Hey, you think that's funny, Fruit Loops?
Fruit Loops? Please. Ricky, come on, man. Okay.
Calling him Fruit Loops. Call me back.
Di.
Call me Baldy.
Hey, venga today, Di. Ma che cazzo fai? It's Easter. We're here to see the family. We're gonna get through this. We got a show in a couple of weeks. Aspetta un po'. This is not the point of why we came out here tonight. We were fully expecting to have an interview with Rob Zagorek. Okay? Ricky, I'm happy you're here now because we can talk to you one-on-one. I'm sick and tired of trying to call you and not getting through. But if this is how you're going to run things, you can't turn your back on everybody that helped you along the way. I've seen you do great things in this business. I know the kind of person you were. And maybe you're right. Maybe this is going to your head a little bit. You got to kind of smell the coffee a little bit. You got to wake up. You can't keep doing what you're doing because it's not a good thing.
How about treating your employees with some respect?
There's been a lot of times in this business where, yeah, we take risks every time we get in the ring. We put our bodies on the line for the expenses of the fans. We do things that normal men shouldn't do.
Well, if
it was me, I'm going to ask one quick question, okay? You can go wherever you want with this afterwards, but I got to ask you, if it was me, and I was the one that was wrestling Brad Hexum, and I was in a submission hold, and I was fighting out of it, would you have thrown the towel in on me too?
I do what's best for business.
What's best for business is allowing me to tap, allowing me
If you
to
can't
give up,
match,
allowing me to be knocked out, and at the end of the day, I gotta go to the hospital, I gotta go see a doctor, whatever. I don't care, okay? That's the risks we take by stepping into that ring and doing what we do.
Well, if you're friends now, as I can tell, you guys want a piece of Hexum, right, Diego?
I want to prove to the world that I beat him before, and I want to beat him again.
And you want a piece of Valentino?
Yes, okay, yeah. But check the guy first. Check his manager. Keep Josh Bennett away from that ringside because he's just there to cause problems.
Well, I'll tell you what. This
Cause
beast
problems in my
building,
match too.
Diego, when I'm talking, you listen. Baldy?
And there we go with the insults.
Yeah,
and I'm
yeah,
supposed
yeah.
to just sit here and take. I don't want to get fired. I better.
At the Beast of Burden show, it's going to be the DaVinci's in the tag team match, the first match of the evening, versus Hexum and Valentino.
Finally you're making some sense.
Don't raise your voice. I'm the owner here. You're just a employee. Remember that.
I have to show this man respect because I have to keep my job. I can't get fired, so I have to show Ricky Ray Ross respect.
Yes.
It's not about him. It's about the fans. It's about doing what we do. We'll have each other's back.
You got it.
Okay?
You got it. Hexum and Valentino versus the Da Vinci boys?
Yes. First
All
match
right.
of the evening.
Opening match.
Opening
Opening match. Right off the hop.
Yes.
No nonsense, no interference, no nothing.
No throwing in the towel either.
Myself, it would be banned from inside to make you even happy.
So no Josh Bennett, no Ricky Ray Ross, straight up tag match, DaVinci's versus Valentino and Hexam.
Yeah.
I can live with that.
I can live with that. Now there's the first rational decision you made since you've been boss.
Hey, watch your tone.
Tell me to watch my tone. Don't tell me to watch my tone.
D.
Now, ask you the.
If I had only reached up further and grabbed that briefcase before he did, or you did, or anybody, we wouldn't have this problem right now.
What's done is done. We move on. We have an
I'd really rather even settle with Brad
an-
Hexam as a boss.
Come on. You know how much bad.
No.
That would have been.
It's Easter today, and as I know,
Praise the Lord, it's Easter.
you guys probably want to go over and spend time with your families and that. And this episode is pretty much over, so you can go and spend time with your families. And I'll see you in 2 weeks.
Okay, boss. If that's how you want it, you got it.
That's what I want.
Hexam and Valentino, look at us right now. These are two faces that mean business. You guys have nothing against us. I defeated Brad Hexam. He's defeated Valentino. This time around, we're going to defeat the both of yous. Saw, Beast for Burden. The DaVinci's are going to rule like we always have. And Ricky Ray Ross, you can bet on that, buddy.
I've said what I had to say. I've done the things I need to done. I've pled my case, and I'm doing what I have to do. I'm going to go see my Nana. I think you want to go see her.
We're going to see our family.
Let's
go visit our family,
let's
brother.
Get out of here.
Let's get out of here.
Ricardo, happy Easters.
Yeah, happy Easter.
See you in 2 weeks.
All right, boss.
See you later.
We'll see you in 2 weeks.
Well, I got those no good lying DaVinci's my studio. I gotta say to fans, happy Easter. Let's say it's Easter of all. And if you haven't got your tickets yet, as you know, you don't want to miss the Dagon and Vinny get their hands handed to them against Hexam and Valentino. But you know who's going to come out on top on that one. It's going to be Hexam and Valentino. And like I said, Josh Bennett and myself, we're both banned from ringside, so it's going to be a straight up tag team match with the DaVinci's and Hexam and Valentino. Well, all I have to say is DaVinci's, good luck, because you're going to need it. And happy Easter, and don't forget, get your tickets at Crazy Mini Smart or Amazing Mini Mart, May the 3rd, Beast of Burden. Peace.
Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to the Anonymous Report. There have been a lot of new, bold, and when I say bold, the symbolism has gotten deeper within this corporation. It infects it. It is taking it to the ends of the earth, where the fires burn, where people, everyday ordinary, this corporation, filled with symbolism, has taken it to the ends of the earth, where the fires burn, where people suffer. And the people who suffer breed other people who are not quite there, who have shown you that they are not normal, who have shown you that they will hurt and bring pain to those around you. The suffering has to end. This greed has to end. This symbolism, which is designed to corrupt your mind and to change your views and outlooks on life has to end. And I'm asking you to open your eyes, to see what's in front of you. It's right there. It could be as small as a busk, or as big as a corporation, hidden behind the veils of deception, behind enemy lines, controlling the outcome of the battle, controlling the outcome of certain individuals who shoot their entire lives into a certain trade, and then they just throw in the towel. There is definitely something amiss, something right before our eyes. And even though most people can't see it, people are living the high life, rolling in their dough, living in the city, and showing us that they are getting something from someone. They are not living the life as they should. They are getting something extra. How can they get something more than something that someone else can get doing the exact same thing? They are definitely sucking up to some higher power. They are definitely dancing with the devil. But when you dance with the devil, he will always follow you. He will always be there amongst you. And he will corrupt you, and he will show the world what you truly are. Nothing but an evil corporation willing to suck the funds from innocent people just to meet your own ends, just to fuel your own frivolous life. And when you take that evidence and you show it to the world, you show it to the masses, they will amass together and they will overpower your singularity, your one-man show, because there is more of us. And when you can't fool us anymore, there's nothing you will be able to do to stop our revolution. The revolution of the anonymous nation. And when you take all of that and you put it all together, we become one entity with one common purpose, and that is for the truth and the righteousness of being who we truly are, with that said, we must come together. We must take the power from the individual and bring it back to the people, to the wrestlers who fight for justice, the wrestlers who don't spend frivolously on things they don't need, on things they absolutely need. These people will guide us to a better future, to a future without evil, to a future without King Richard. I am anonymous, and this is the Anonymous Report.